Hey, I just wanted to make a video for this template that I'm putting out. It's called the color dialer menu system. As you can see, I have these color controls that I'm going to implement. But first of all, I'm going to touch on the music and sound controls because I want to go ahead and stop the music. Of course, you can control the volume with the slider. You can also control the sound effects volume with the slider as well. Okay, now I got that out of the way. I don't have to hear the sounds anymore. I want to show you the color menus. For this template, I had the colors set to where they manage the background color and the rotating background color. Color 1 does the background, color 2 does the rotating background, and I'll go ahead and show you. They're just RGB sliders. When you change the value, it'll change the color of the background based on what the RGB values of the sliders are equal to. I'm just going to leave it, let's see, yellow is what I want for the background. And I'm going to leave the rotating background black because I like bees. And when we go back to the main menu, you'll notice another feature if you're pretty quick. If you didn't notice it, I'll go back and show you. When I changed back to the main menu, when these were unlocked, they started rotating, but when I hit return, they both locked and they stopped rotating. This helps a lot with frame rate, and the locks also keep people from changing the RGB settings on accident, and it means basically people get better control over things. I didn't like the possibility of accidentally changing my colors when I got it to where I wanted it exactly, so I added in the locks. You could also possibly add some locks for the music and sound effects if you wanted to, but I didn't think it was necessary. Okay, going on to the dialer part of the menu system, we get to see the worlds and the level selects. Okay, we're on World 1 and we have 9 levels. There are 9 worlds with 9 levels, so there are 81 levels total. And when you go up to a different world, the background texture changes, and you can actually have the background change to whatever image you want. I use textures here so that I could keep the background color the same with the color picker. What ideally I wanted to do with the template system, if I use it in a game, was have a hero or parts of the hero controlled, have its color controlled with the color dialer. I don't really care to have the background change color with it, but that's what I'm using in the template, and you can use it that way as well. But whenever it changes, it can change to a different image. Say if World 4 was a snow world or an ice world, like you could have the background image be your background to your world that you're going to use, and have all the snow and ice and all the winter theme that you want. And also, when you change levels, these images on the top left and bottom left slide in. If you were using the snow world on World 4, you could also use some foreshadowing for those worlds and bring in a picture of your enemy. Say it's a snowman and an icicle. So when you change to World 4, a snowman and an icicle will show up here, and your background could be your snowy world in the back. Bringing in those images really adds a feeling that here's what's going to happen, here's what I can look forward to in these levels. Of course, you can see how the levels are locked right now. On World 1, I have all the levels unlocked just to show how that works. And they also have a star system, 0 through 3. Of course, 0, none are shown, and 3, all are shown. But it's pretty simple on how it works. All the arts and sound are going to be free to use however you want once you buy the template, and everything's written already, so you really don't have to do anything with that. I think that covers pretty much all the features, but there's a lot of functionality, there's a lot of options, there's a lot of things you can do with it that I didn't show here, because there's just so many different ways you can take this. I just gave one interpretation of all the ways that you could use it. I actually plan on using this on one of my upcoming games, a little bit different than how I'm using it now, but I just wanted to showcase its features, and I think the way I did it was about the best way I could for now, without implementing a bunch of levels and showing you exactly how it would work. But if you need any help with the template, I'd be glad to help you. You can message me, comment, or email. However you want to do it's fine. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. And I appreciate you for taking the time to look at the video or buy the template. Thanks.